is than last week's list when we were naming the 5 most disappointing. This week, it's the top 5 Eagles who exceeded expectations, man. And we were stupid for a while. We couldn't come up with 5 names, but we're going to try to get through this show. EDP is here. I'm Adrian Fedque. Dude, it was funny. When I initially texted you about this, you're like, no Eagles. Just superseded expectations.
First of all, I'm a broke-ass black bitch in the hood. Nigga, what's good? Where the food at? Nigga be hungry as a motherfucker. I've been drinking goddamn water all day, and I'm sick of this fucking shit. Anyways, man, I'm just chilling, man. Bored as fuck. Broke as shit. Hungry as fuck. Nigga, what's going on?
Yeah. I got my water, too.
I'm fucking tired of drinking water, man. Fuck that shit, dude. Fuck, man.
All right. Let's get right into this list here. You know, like I was saying, it was kind of hard to come up with 5 names, but we're going to try and do it. And the 5th guy on my list, Alan Barbre, left guard / right tackle / plug him in wherever. You know, he's always been kind of solid. But this year, especially like the beginning of the year, he was killing it, especially in the running game, really paving the way. I think Alan Barbre has done, a pretty good but I think he's been pretty good. I was debating between Barbre and Stefan Wisniewski for number 5, and I went with Barbre.
Shit, I don't. Fuck you. Oh, me. Oh, I'm sorry. I got Ryan Matthews number 5, man. I hate the bitch, man, but then again, the nigga was a beast. I mean, the nigga fumbled too much, but then again, the nigga played solid. It's like he's one of them rare ass breed species motherfuckers, man. You just have to have them both fucking lists, man. You feel me? On some Bryce Brown shit. You feel me? Niggas a monster, but fumbles like a bitch.
Yeah.
Motherfucker can rack up 2,000 yards rushing, but then again, a nigga fumbles up in the goddamn Super Bowl. It's like, you know what I mean? I just had to put him on there. You know, that nigga's a double take me.
You never know what you're gonna get from him because like he's either gonna get hurt, he's gonna fumble, or he's gonna kill it and run for over 100 yards. And you know, we saw some games this year, like the Ravens game, like the the Falcons game, where he was, running really hard and running through tackles and really pressing the line of scrimmage, getting through the cracks and, bouncing his runs to the outside really well. And, there's those moments where you're like, oh, all right, like I see it, Ryan. And then there's the other moments where he's fumbling late in the games. He did it twice this year, and he's always getting hurt, and he's out again, and he's got a herniated disc. He's a guy who, when he plays, he's not too bad. He really is.
Motherfucker just sit back and hurt and ain't his fucking cock and shit, swerving down, and he bruised his fucking face. Fuck out of here, man. Injury prone ass bitch.
Number 4 on my list, Jason Kelce. Now, my expectations for him this season were really, really, really low because I thought he was going to come in here and really struggle because you look at the difference between Doug Peterson's team and Chip Kelly's. Chip Kelly, you got to be kind of on the smaller side. You got to be able to move around, and that's exactly what Jason Kelce is. He's like a 280-pound guy that can really move and get along the boundary and pull from the center spot. Now, under Doug Peterson, it's a little bit more power football and having to move people backwards. And I really thought Jason Kelce was going to come in here and struggle. And for the first half of the year, he did kind of struggle a little bit. He was really struggling with the whole penalty. Penalties has been a huge thing for him last year. Struggling with that. And but the second half of the year, Doug kind of utilized his strengths more and started pulling him along the boundaries, started getting him out in space. Jason Kelce has been actually pretty good the last 8 games of the season, and that's why he's number 4 on my list.
Number 4 on my list, I think you might have number 3, but it's Caleb Sturgis. The motherfucker kick, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I fucking hated him, on some goddamn Remember that motherfucking kicker named Todd France?
Todd France. That's a great name right there. Todd France.
That motherfucker sucks, man. Holy shit. But no, man, Caleb Sturgis, man, he came in, man, he did his fucking shit. He only missed what? 5 kicks for the entire season?
He was 33 of 38 this year, 86.8%. He was a career 80.9% kicker, I believe, which is incredible. I wanted Cody Parkey to beat him out. I never wanted Caleb Sturgis here to begin with. He screwed up in the Redskins game, cost us that game. I wanted to cut on the spot. So yeah, he's number 4 on your list. He's number 3 on mine because he's definitely exceeded my expectations about what he's been doing. I mean, he's been killing it, dude.
Yeah.
And it's reaching a point where, you know, it's a 40 to 45-yard field goal points up on the board. So he's been phenomenal.
What about that nigga murder leg, Corey Spear?
The Carey Spear, Casey Spear, something like that, murder leg.
Mm-hmm. He was a G. He fucking sucked, man.
He had a big leg. He just had no accuracy.
Oh, his accuracy was fucking dreadful, man. It was fucking horrible. Number 3, I have Jaylen Mills. And trust me, man, this motherfucker stays getting fucking burnt. I mean, goddamn, dude. Like, man, you talking about getting burnt, fucking pass interference, defensive holding. It's like, bitch, stop holding the motherfucker, man. You know what I mean? But for a 7th round pick, he's played really fucking well, man. He hasn't given up a touchdown all season. So, I think you have to throw him up on there. You know, I think he shined a lot. You know, I guess you could also say like that's due to the fact that our talentless ass fucking garbage ass corners, because them motherfuckers suck dick like badly, man. Like them motherfuckers suck so much dick, nigga. They fucking they have a fucking 9-inch cock, nigga, and the bitch is licking the balls too, motherfucker. Like that's how much they suck in that fucking dick, man. They're fucking horrible, man. But Jaylen Mills would be my number 3. I think he's really improved and he's really impressed a lot of people.
I like that. I like that one because he is a 7th round rookie. Sure, you know, he could have been a higher pick had he not had those issues, you know, all that crap. But I think he's been the best quarterback on the team. Now, that's not saying much. It's not saying much. Mm-hmm. But I think he's been the best cornerback on the team, and he is a guy that has exceeded expectations. He had all those, you know, kind of expectations in training camp and stuff because he was, quote unquote, lighting it up. But you know, I know better, and I know how it works. You have your training camp wonders, and then you know, once the lights kind of turn on bright, you kind of fizzle out and stuff like you know stuff like that. But Jaylen Mills, he's competed. He's a snapper. I hate the finger wag. I hate it because he gets beat. But I think he's been okay, and I think he's a guy that has some guy that can a lot. Yeah, solid starter. So yeah, I like Jaylen Mills. Got any more comments on him?
No, man. That's all I got. Shit.
All right, number 2, I got Jason Peters. Okay, so it seemed like his career was winding down. It was dwindling down, and you know he goes from Chip Kelly's scheme, and you know all those plays he had to run. He had all those nagging injuries, and the schematic switch for him has proved to be you know greatly beneficial for him and his age, and he's been pretty damn good this year, and it's reaching a point where I wouldn't mind him back next year, even though he's got a huge cap hit. I think he's been phenomenal. They really relied on him to run the ball on his side once Lane Johnson was suspended. Now, we were talking about this, you know, he's got all those false starts. The thing about the false starts is because he is getting up there in age and because, you know, he's got to start a little bit quicker. He's got to get, the kick slide going a little bit faster, and he tries to time the snap, and sometimes he goes before the snap, but that has to do with because he's getting older, he's getting slower, and his feet are a little bit slower. So I think that's about why he's had so many of them. So now it's not really an excuse. He didn't have all these penalties; they're bad penalties and stuff like that. But I think that's the reasoning for it and why he's had so many of them. But Jason Peters, number 2, he actually deserves to kind of be in the Pro Bowl this year, unlike last year where they named him, and he didn't deserve it at all. So Jason Peters, number 2 on my list. Who you got at number 2?
Number 2, I got Carson Wentz. I feel with him just being thrown in, like the whole starting position, like a week? Not even a fucking week, like 3 to 4 days before the goddamn season started. People don't understand, but like, this is the NFL, man, and I don't necessarily, realize how hard it is until you actually go to a game. You know what I mean? And it's like, nigga, you got to be pretty fucking good to play in the fucking league, man. I feel like this guy coming in, don't get me wrong, man, he's made some stupid motherfucking decisions, man. There this one time I overreacted. I'm looking like, you know what, fuck it, cut this bitch, man. I wasn't going to do that. But, I feel like with what he's had as far as, weapons and, oh my God, you're a bitch, man. You're fucked up. It's like, motherfucker, who are you throwing it to? You know what I mean? Like, it's not a fucking excuse, motherfucker. Like, even Tom Brady would tell you, okay, if Brady throws a motherfucker the ball, right, and you drop it, then what? It's like, what the fuck, right? Yeah. It's like, there's only so much that you can fucking do, nigga. If I throw you a goddamn pass, nigga, you drop the bitch, well, nigga, you just fucking suck. I'm like, what the fuck else you want me to do? So I feel like he's exceeded fucking expectations, especially with the shit that he's been surrounded with, the coaching staff that likes doing dumbass fucking plays, and the fucking lackluster offensive line play from this season. I feel like he deserves to be number 2.
Yeah, I probably should have put him on the list, and I didn't. But my reasoning is this. If you have watched my shows for a while, I have loved Carson Wentz right from the beginning. I was the guy back like last November, like, yo, there's this kid from North Dakota State. I love him. We should trade back in the first round and get Carson Wentz. Remember that shit before he got big? And then all of a sudden the Senior Bowl came around, and then the Combine came around, and he started killing it, and like all of a sudden you needed to get up to number 2 to get him. And then it became this. Then it became, well, we want to start him, or we want to put him on the bench because he's not ready for the NFL level. He's coming from the FCS level. The game's going to be way too fast for him. He's not ready for it right now. And then he comes in here, and those first 3 games, man, mesmerizing. The shit that he was doing, the ball placement, all that stuff, he was amazing. That one play will always be in my mind where he scrambles to his right, flips the touchdown to Darren Sproles. That was outstanding. And so Carson Wentz, yeah, I can totally believe why he'd be on the list. He probably should have made it for me. But I don't want to say that I expected this, but I'm not surprised by it. And that's why some of these other guys, like Jason Peters and Caleb Sturgis and Jason Kelce, to me, they've surprised me better than I thought. So that's why I have them above Wentz. But Wentz probably should have made my list. And honestly,
something else I feel like that really helped Carson Wentz a lot this year. And people think I'm on crack. Like they always overlook it a lot. In college, like I don't know what the fuck it is in college, but these motherfuckers, and even one of the analysts on NFL Network said it. These motherfuckers in college, they do not believe in going under center. They are fucking terrified of that shit. You know what I mean? And I feel like with Doug Peterson coming in and him being able to operate under center a lot more, I feel like that helped him out a lot, dude, because, man, you look at fucking last year and shit. I know he wasn't on the team last year. Like, all the fuck you seen was shotgun, shotgun, shotgun. It's like, dude, what the fuck? And then the very few times they did go on the center, it was a fucking running play. Yeah. It's like, bitch, like I'm calling the fucking plays, nigga, while I'm taking a shit. I'm like, yeah, fucking okay, yeah, that's a run, that's a pass. I'm like, damn, man, this fucking offense is predictable as fuck. But going under center helps him out a lot, dude, because not only is he able to see everything at the line, you know what I mean? It also helps out the running back. I know a lot of running backs, man, that fucking hate going that fucking shotgun shit. When you're up under center and stuff, you have more of a like head start. Like, well, not a head start, but like your momentum is carrying you forward so you can hit the hole. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I feel that really helps him out, man. I feel like people don't look at the under center shit, you know. Oh, and one thing I also love is how I haven't seen this shit in 6 years. Guess what he did?
He played Duck, Duck, Goose. He looked like Michael Vick.
That too. But no, like, they actually called a fucking play where he goes up on the center and he actually drops back to pass. I'm like, oh, hold the fuck up. I'm looking like, nah, bitch. I gotta take a picture. I gotta frame this bitch. I gotta take a video of this motherfucker. I gotta edit this bitch. Like, I gotta put some special effects on this bitch, man, because I haven't seen that shit in damn near a decade. You know what I mean? So that's crazy as fuck. But nah, man, you're number one.
I'm gonna let's keep on Wentz. Let's keep on the Wentz topic because you make a great point that has been overlooked by a lot of people, and that's the under center thing. Because while everyone was saying that there was this learning curve with the speed of the game and the FCS to the NFL thing, while people were saying that, they were also overlooking the under center thing. Because Jared Goff, look at the system he played in at Cal. And look how much freedom Carson Wentz has at the line of scrimmage, how intelligent he is. So while he had to learn the speed of the game, and we've seen some of that, especially last Thursday, even like the one scramble where he threw it to Bryce Treggs late and Dominic Rodgers he had the interception, even though Bryce Treggs should have come back to the ball. But that's an example of the speed of the game right there. But what he's got over Goff and where he has the learning curve hasn't been the under center and understanding how to play. And he has it here on. And he makes all the proper reads at the line of scrimmage. And all that. And so that's where he was in terms of all the other rookies. Sure, the speed of the game might not have been there, but he had other strengths that people overlooked. People just looked at him as an FCS quarterback and didn't look at the system he came from. And that's a great point you make. It really is.
Oh, I mean, it's just like, it's just stuff I noticed. Like, I was looking at that shit, dude, and, I don't know what it is, man, but, like, you get a whole bunch of scary-ass motherfuckers, man. You feel me? Oh, man, let's operate out of the gun. It's like, nigga, you want to be a shotgun? First of all, bitch, be like, hey, man, look at this guy, man. He's a really great quarterback. He operates out of the shotgun. Fuck that bitch. I don't want him next. I'm going to be real. Fuck that bitch next. I don't want that motherfucker. That's what, you know what, though? And I know he's kind of falling off, but I feel, and this might scare some people, but I feel like Carson Wentz and Andrew Luck are the same quarterbacks coming up out of college, dude. Like,
there's actually a lot of similarity. I agree with that, actually. There's a lot of similarities between the two and how they play and how smart they are. Coming from Stanford, I mean, he was under center a lot too. They played that power running game and, some of those type of principles. And Carson Wentz was a little bit of that at North Dakota State. And in terms of their mobility, I think Wentz is more mobile and more elusive when escaping the pocket, but I think Luck has him beat. The ball placement and stuff like that. Luck's been struggling the last 2 years with a really, really poor offensive line. So we have seen what a talent, the lack of talent can do for a quarterback. And, he has thrown the most interceptions due to pressure this year. And it's due to that offensive line. It's awful in Indianapolis. And so yeah, I'm really curious to see how Wentz and Luck are moving forward. There are similarities in their game. I think Luck is a better quarterback, but there are some similarities.
Oh, definitely, man. I mean, like, it's funny, dude, because I can't find the right word, but I always I throw every time I look at like Andrew Luck and then I look at fucking John Elway because they came out of, I think they both came from Stanford, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. And then John Elway, the guy was a little fucking bitch. He didn't want to get drafted by who was it? Was it the Colts?
Was it the Colts? Baltimore Colts.
Yeah, he, like he squealed like a little fucking faggot and shit. You feel me? But it's, I definitely feel like there's like some similarities with their game. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, for sure.
I just feel like quarterbacks that operate under center in college, you feel me? I just feel like they have more of an overall mental preparation. Mm-hmm. Coming into the NFL, they're able to make that transition a lot more better, as opposed to these pandered to ass pussy motherfuckers that operate out of the shotgun on some Marcus Mariota fucking Oregon shit. It's like, fuck that weak shit, man. You know what I mean? So
yeah, Jared Goff came from a lot of shotgun, and we found out on Hard Knocks how dumb he is. He's dumb as a brick. So that's shit where Carson Wentz has him beat. All right, yeah. Number one. Unless is there something else you wanted to say there?
Nope.
Okay, number one. We both have the same number one.
Yeah.
Brandon Graham. He's been a monster this year. He's been outstanding this year. And God damn it, he should be in the Pro Bowl.
He's not in the Pro Bowl?
No.
What the fuck?
He's been the best player on the team this year.
How the fuck is he not in the Pro Bowl, nigga, but Jason Peters' false starting ass is? Fucking every time he fucking false start, offense number 71, it's like, I fucking hate this. Every fucking time. But nah, man, that's fucking bullshit. I don't know how the fuck he's not in the Pro Bowl.
Called popularity contest. That's the problem.
Oh, it fucking has to be. I mean, like, I don't mean to change the subject, but like that's just like how in the fucking NBA, how like the fucking All-Stars for fucking game, Kobe Bryant's been the All-Star game. The bitch was injured all season. How? The fuck?
You know who made it over Brandon Graham? Michael Bennett. And he's been hurt a lot.
The bitch from Seattle?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, Brandon Graham, man, hella explosive, man, best player on the fucking team, and he's definitely came into his fucking own, man. Like that guy, man, he's just fucking. That nigga just have it, man. I love him, dude. Well, now I love him. Nigga, I was beefing with the motherfucker on Twitter once.
He's literally done everything this year.
For real.
You want to talk about schematic change really helping him out, moving from the 3-4 back to the 4-3, not having to drop back in coverage anymore. I mean, the way he sets the edge, the way he hustles down plays, the way he plays down the line, and he can pressure the quarterback too. He can do a little bit of everything. He's got a lot of variety in his game, and he has really, really taken it. I mean, he literally has been the best player on the team this year. And he's been better. Maybe you could say Fletcher Cox, but I don't think the production has been there as much for Cox as it has been for Brandon Graham. Brandon Graham has been doing everything.
Yeah, he's obviously he's like I don't see anybody else that could even compare to him.
It's like Cox and Graham, then there's like a huge drop off in talent on the rest of the Eagles.
You got Cox and Graham, and then you got
who's the third best player on the team? I maybe Jason Peters. I don't know.
Marcus Smith, fucking Barbre, and it's like, dude, I don't know what the fuck happened to Connor. Like, what the fuck happened to him, dude?
Sometimes, I think it's the scheme. I guess. I guess he's just I don't know, for whatever reason he's just not playing as well. He's he's supposed to be a Swiss Army knife. He's supposed to be a jack of all trades and can do a little bit of everything, but I guess he just rushes better from a stand-up position, and he's a guy that can. He's supposed to be great at setting the edge in the run game. He hasn't been doing that.
So what? I love this term. So what? He has his hand up in the dirt.
He got his hand on the dirt. Yeah, hand in the dirt now.
Oh shit! Okay, man, that's funny. But
the dirt.
That's some funny shit, dude. It's fucked up because I have a Connor Barwin jersey. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, damn, man, what the fuck happened, dude? I remember in 2013, even 2014, the guy was a fucking monster. You know what I mean? I remember during that fucking Panthers game, when we beat the fuck out of them. Was that 2013?
2014, I think.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
2 years
and
ago.
then we fucked him up like 45-17 and shit. Yep. And man, he just fucking destroyed Cam Newton's ass, dude. I don't know what the fuck happened to him, nigga, but fuck him. Brandon Graham, nigga, guy's a fucking monster. I had some Twitter beef with him a while back. Nigga was being a little bitch. You know what I mean? But unlike most faggot motherfuckers, I'm not gonna go suck his fucking cock and fucking, it blocked me, please. Nah, fuck that shit, nigga. You know what I mean? The guy has just been setting the edge and just exploding off the fucking line, man. You know, like every fucking time you look at him, man, he's always around the ball. Whenever, the Eagles do get pressure, whenever they're not up on that faggot shit. And he's a DN also, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he's part of the front four that's getting pressure then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that shit.
Well, he could actually somewhat get pressure, unlike everybody else. He's better at playing the run, but he can get pressure. I mean, he has his sack total isn't like astronomical or anything, but gets some pressure, I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm looking at Connor Barwin's stats right now. I mean, these are just stats, but so he's got 4 sacks this year, 33. Actually, no, he's got 33 tackles, 4 sacks, 2 passes. Last year he had 7 sacks, 54 tackles, 7 passes defense. 2014. Here you go. 64 tackles, 14 and a half sacks.
That nigga was a beast.
Yeah, 14 and a half sacks, man. That's insane.
Hell yeah.
So he is 30 now. He is 30 years old. So, like, that is that age where, you start to kind of decline a little bit. But, he hasn't been as good as I thought he'd be. And he might – I wouldn't be surprised if the team cut him this year, this offseason.
I don't want to. I mean, just give him just one more fucking year, man. Don't do that to him. That's funny shit, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Fuck that nigga, man.
All right, so that's our top 5. I guess we could talk a little Cowboys before we head out. Although, what's there really to talk about? Like, I mean, besides Carson Wentz, like, there's not really much I'm looking forward to on Sunday. Which is pretty incredible considering this is a Dallas-Philadelphia matchup.
I mean, the only thing I'm looking forward to is us fucking beating the fuck out of Mark Sanchez's goddamn face. But knowing him, he might fucking take a shit in our goddamn mouth because let's be real, every fucking quarterback that comes back here to play us fucking rapes us. McNabb fucked us up. Cobb fucked us up. Mark Sanchez gonna fuck us up. It's like, God damn, dude, like,
I'm curious to see what they're going to do because Jerry Jones said yesterday that they're going to start Dak Prescott. Now, I don't know if that means he's going to play the whole game, but yeah, the way I feel like I don't mind starters playing. I just wouldn't play them the whole game. That's the way I've always felt about Week 17 games because like if you don't play your starters, then you're risking not playing anybody for 2 weeks if you have a bye. And a little bit of rust sets in, and all of a sudden you see, like, poor performances like we've seen from the Colts. And we saw this from Dallas in 2007. They didn't rest they rested their starters Week 17. They lost to the Giants in the divisional round. So they've gotten bit by it. But obviously, by starting your players, you risk the injury bug.
Oh, of course. You know what I mean? And I said this up in my preview video. I mean, unless the Cowboys want to be on that Derek Carr shit, they just fucked it. Oh my god, dude, oh my, it's over for them motherfuckers, nigga. It's a wrap. You know what I mean? Goddamn, nigga. Unless you can fucking take some fucking HGH and spray that. Wait, where's the fibula at?
What's that? The leg right over it. I guess I don't know. Is that below the kneecap or is it? I don't know.
Nigga, you might want to take some HGH and spray that shit in his fucking kneecap. Some fucking Big Ben shit, man, and just fucking go out there and play, man. Because that was stupid as fuck, dude. Like, I don't know why the fuck. I mean, and what's funny about it is the fact that get the fuck out of here with that seeding shit. It's like, okay, bitch, well, you're not fighting the number one seed. New England has that shit. You feel me? It's like, who gives a fuck at this point, man? Like, you're in the playoffs. Fuck that seeding shit. You know what I mean? Regardless of what happens, dude, you've already surpassed expectations, tremendously, man. And unless the Cowboys want to be on that Derek Carr shit, bitch, go right the fuck ahead. Nigga, go ahead. Play the bitch. Play him. Please play him.
I kind of hope they play Zeke because I got him on my fantasy team.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Nigga, that's why I can't do that fantasy football shit. It's like, man, fuck all that shit. I couldn't do that shit.
I'm playing. If I win, I win $1,000.
Oh shit, yeah, nigga, you might want to, yeah, man, fuck it, man. The series is a wrap, shit. Why not? But,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right. Let's see. Who do you think anyone can beat the Cowboys in the playoffs? Who's the team that you think can beat them? Or is there's nobody can beat them?
NFC shit, man. Call me crazy. I don't know if they're in the playoffs though, but I think the Falcons can beat the Cowboys.
So do I. I think the NFC is pretty open. Mm-hmm. I think there's a lot of teams like the Cowboys.
Yeah,
I don't think they're untouchable by anyone.
Yeah.
I like the way Green Bay's playing right now. They're red hot. They're playing. The Falcons are about just as hot as they started the season hot, then they got in that lull, and now they're getting hot again at the right time. Right.
Dude, how the fuck did Green Bay make the playoffs?
Well, they're not in yet. They have to beat the Lions, but if they win on Sunday, they win the North, and it's the North.
What the fuck happened?
That Eagles game was the start of a 5-game winning streak.
That's nice, man. Just become fucking doormats and other fuckers, man.
It's exactly what they were 4-6, remember? And then they beat up on the Eagles, and now they haven't lost since. Aaron Rodgers is like freaking been phenomenal.
Damn Marino shit, huh? Fucking bullshit.
All right, you got anything else you want to say before we head out? You got any final thoughts?
Yeah, I want us to fucking kill Mark Sanchez. I want us to be on that Ric Flair shit, right? Where like they just fighting and shit, right? And my motherfucker go, woo! And just bam! Nigga into his fucking back knee, fucking shit up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah. Give him a rock bottom.
Nah, fuck that shit, man. Fucking stomp him up on that motherfucker and walk that bitch dry. Or if you come to my house, I take this shit, nigga, blah, put your ass to sleep. Feel me? By the way, nigga, this shit's fake, man, so please don't fucking arrest him.
Yeah. All right, other than that, that's about it for this video. Let us know in the comment section below who are your top 5 Eagles who have exceeded expectation. Let us know in the comment section. With that being said, that's EDP. I'm Adrian. Thank you. We're out. Later.
Peace, bitch.